Kendrick and Pusha T team up to bury Drake forever. Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T are reportedly joining forces on a new project aimed at Drake. And apparently they're planning to double down on those PDF file allegations and expose some of Drake's darkest secrets. That dude can't get a break, man. This ain't the year for him, bro. We about to react to this joint right now, man. And I ain't got to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe because the realest gonna do it already. Like, eat it.
People who never even listen to lyrics are like, what's saying his freestyles, his battles, his songs.
Chains and Whips is the name of the diss track that Clips debuted at the Louis Vuitton fashion show. And TikTok is telling us that Kendrick Lamar is supposed to be on this song. Remember, back in August, Pusha T said they were missing just one feature. And then in December, Pusha T said the album was officially done.
Drake now suing Universal Music Group, where Kendrick is also his label mate, over Lamar.
So why Pusha T still got beef? He want to end Drake forever. He already won. Like, what are you doing?
Lamar's #1 song. In the lawsuit, Drake alleging that UMG knowingly approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track,
buried
which
himself
was
for doing
intended
his
to
lawsuit.
convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal.
Here is a new blind item that is allegedly about Drake's latest move with young girls. The former wheelchair actor is at it again, this time at least.
They call this man a wheelchair actor. I'm done.
The person he followed on social media is barely legal.
And he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T are reportedly joining forces on a new project aimed at Drake. And apparently, they're planning to double down on those PDF file allegations and expose some of Drake's darkest secrets. Now, here's where it gets messy. Drake recently filed a defamation lawsuit against his own label, UMG, over Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. Drake claims UMG promoted the track despite knowing the allegations were false. And get this, he also alleges that Kendrick targeted him because of his Jewish heritage.
Bro, they about to really use this lawsuit to come at him, like, to destroy him. He should have never did it. I don't know why his team allow him to do that. I don't know who came up with that plan, but that was just like, that was a career ender right there.
And on top of that, Drake is also pressuring the NFL to block Kendrick from performing Not Like Us at the upcoming Super Bowl halftime show. However, a lot of people are saying Drake might have shot himself in the foot with this lawsuit.
Exactly.
Because if this case goes to the discovery phase, well, let's just say it could bring more scrutiny to Drake's personal life, especially his long track record of extremely questionable behavior around very young women. It's like everything Drake has done since this beef with Kendrick exploded has backfired, and it looks like this defamation lawsuit won't be an exception. And now rumor has it that Kendrick and Pusha T are collaborating.
So they saying if Drake do go on with this lawsuit, it's more information out there that can expose him to allegations that people been making over the years. It's crazy.
Operating on a new project with Pharrell's help, and they allegedly plan to double down on those same allegations from since this beef with Kendrick exploded has backfired, and it looks like this defamation lawsuit won't be an exception. And now rumor has it that Kendrick and Pusha T are collaborating on a new project with Pharrell's help, and they allegedly plan to double down on those same allegations from Kendrick's diss track. And sources are saying they'll go even deeper than Kendrick did and potentially reveal more about Drake's past. So what exactly is Drake's plan with this defamation lawsuit? Why is he suing UMG and not Kendrick? And are Kendrick and Pusha really about to destroy Drake's career for good? Let's break it down.
This song is great to watch, and it's great for what it is that we do in lyric-driven hip-hop. It's great to see.
Drake is spiraling right now, and he's desperate to control the narrative ahead of Kendrick's upcoming Super Bowl show. But whoever's giving Drake advice seems to be misstepping because every move is backfiring. After Kendrick completely destroyed him in their feud, Drake should have just accepted the loss, kept a low profile for a while,
and chill. Like, I've been saying that.
And then came back strong with a great album, maybe something like the sequel to Take Care. Instead, though, he kept poking the bear. And now
kept talking about it, kept showing up on social media, doing weird stuff, taking pictures, and just you could tell he couldn't let it go. Like, just chill, fall back, like, and then you'll still be you after a year.
Even Drake's fans are saying he's going out sad. So, in case you missed it, Drake just filed a federal lawsuit accusing his label, Universal Music Group, of defamation over the promotion of Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. The lawsuit repeats some of the same claims Drake made in his November petition when he accused UMG of scheming to artificially boost Not Like Us.
And if you suing your label, like, ain't they like the most powerful people? Can't they completely just turn your career upside down in the flip of a switch? So that ain't make sense from the beginning when they say he was suing the label.
On Spotify, Drake alleged the label used tactics like pay-to-play schemes, bots, and other methods to inflate the song's popularity. But that's not all. Drake also makes some wild claims in his defamation lawsuit about Not Like Us supposedly being anti-Semitic. The lawsuit states, furthering the recording's refrain that Drake is not like us. The Drake alludes to Drake's Jewish heritage, saying that Drake is not a colleague, but an effing colonizer. Now, if you're rolling your eyes at this, you're not the only one. Fans on social media are saying this is such a pathetic attempt on Drake's part to play the victim because he knows full well the colonizer lyric has nothing to do with him being half Jewish. In fact, a lot of people have pointed out that Drake immediately thinking of Jewish people when he heard the word colonizer is more anti-Semitic than anything he's accusing Kendrick of. One user on X said, Drake weaponizing his Jewish heritage against Kendrick while citing deranged FBA accounts as proof that Kendrick hates Jewish people is some nasty work. F that man forever. And another person wrote, Drake is the only one who connected colonialism to Judaism by describing the line, you're a colonizer, which was in reference to how he treats black culture, not Jewish culture, as alluding to his Jewish heritage. Drake alone made that connection. But that...
What y'all think, man? Y'all think Drake could come back from all this, or y'all think it's over for him? I think it's the beginning of the end for Drake. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not the only unhinged claim Drake made in this lawsuit. He also compared the shooting incident in front of his Toronto mansion back in May 2024 to the Pizzagate scandal. The lawsuit states it was just 3 days after UMG originally published the recording and image that Drake was targeted at his Toronto house by armed intruders in the 2024 equivalent of Pizzagate.
I don't even
While
believe
police
that.
wouldn't confirm it at the time, a new legal
I think that
filing
was
says
just for
Drake
attention.
was
To get
inside his
people talking about
multi-million-dollar
Drake.
Toronto home early on the morning of May 7th of last
What's the chances that happened right after Kendrick destroyed you? Like, they do anything for attention. Like, they set that whole thing up just to get people talking about Drake and worried.
year when shots were fired from a passing car. According to that lawsuit, the car stopped in front of the residence. Someone yelled, F Drake, and at least one gunman began to open fire. One bullet went through the security gate and hit Drake's front door. Another bullet struck and wounded a security guard, who was also one of Drake's friends. While the car drove away, Drake and others in the house summoned help for the security guard and did everything possible to keep him alive. The rapper's lawsuit alleges that it took nearly 30 minutes for an ambulance to arrive. The suit also says the following day, an intruder showed up at the home and used his hands to dig a hole under a security fence, gaining access to the property and yelling racist slurs and threats.
On top of that, Drake also brought up in his lawsuit how people have been making fun of him online, and he included a picture of a flyer that was being put up around Toronto with Drake and a Canadian YouTuber who was sentenced to prison for SA. The lawsuit reads, an avalanche of online hate speech has branded Drake as an ex-offender and pedophile, among other epithets. Public commentary has repeated the false claims that Drake is a pedo, on a level of Weinstein, Diddy, and Epstein. In direct response,
Dang, they said he on the level of Weinstein, Diddy, and Epstein. That's wicked.
to UMG's publications, social media users called for the FBI to come at this point and for Drake to be locked up and behind bars. But the most bizarre part of this lawsuit is the fact that it doesn't accuse Kendrick of anything. Instead, it only targets UMG for profiting from what Drake claims are false allegations. In fact, Drake's lawsuit clearly states the lawsuit is not about the artist who created Not Like Us. It is instead entirely about UMG, the music company that decided to publish, promote, exploit, and monetize allegations that it understood were not only false, but dangerous. The lawsuit then goes on to say that UMG knows for a fact that Drake is not a PDF file and has never engaged in any acts.
Wait, is Drake under UMG? I don't think Drake under UMG. Let me check.
That would require he be placed on neighborhood watch. Drake has never engaged in relations with a minor, the lawsuit states. Drake has never been charged with or convicted of any criminal acts whatsoever. And you know something else that doesn't make sense about this whole lawsuit? If Drake is claiming that UMG is guilty of defaming him because they promoted a song that makes false allegations, then UMG is also guilty of promoting Drake's diss track, Family Matters, where Drake accused Kendrick of putting his hands on his wife. Drake has to prove UMG acted with malice, but UMG published and promoted both artists' songs. So Drake is going to have to justify how Kendrick's lyrics are defamatory and his aren't.
It's a waste of time.
Also, Drake clearly didn't think those lyrics through before accusing Kendrick of putting his hands on Whitney, because on that same song, Drake gives a shout out to none other than Chris Brown, a known and convicted woman abuser. The line, "You know who even bang a set out there is CB," is a reference to Chris Brown allegedly being associated with the Bloods gang. But why would Drake shout out Chris Brown on a song where he supposedly criticized Kendrick?
Really keeping them
Not to mention, Drake also got
with
with Rihanna after the Chris Brown incident and even publicly professed his love for her, just to turn around and shout out the man who harmed her. Also, remember on The Heart Part 8 when Drake said Kendrick is a hypocrite for calling him out on his affiliations with offenders when Kendrick supposedly objected to R. Kelly's music being removed from streaming platforms? Drake said, "Still bumping R. Kelly, you can thank the savior." Said if they delete his music, then your music is going too. A hypocrite. Now, first of all, Drake didn't check his facts because it was actually the CEO of Top Dog Entertainment, Anthony Tiffith, who contacted Spotify and threatened to remove TDE music from the service over R. Kelly censorship, not Kendrick. Also, Drake forgot to mention that he's the one who actually pays R. Kelly royalties after sampling him on the track TSU from his 2021 album Certified Lover Boy. It's like none of Drake's moves make any sense, and it feels like he's completely lost at this point.
I don't know who managing them, but I don't know. They hurt me.
In fact, his defamation lawsuit against UMG is already backfiring before it even makes it to trial, if it ever does. See, instead of clearing his name, this lawsuit has only encouraged people to dig deeper into Drake's past, and the contradictions in his claims are piling up fast. Drake is accusing UMG of defamation for allegedly promoting Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. But at the same time, he's been downplaying the song's impact, claiming it was artificially inflated with bots. So which one is it? Was the track insignificant, or was it damaging enough to sue over? On top of that, filing this lawsuit was possibly the worst move Drake could have made, because now all those old receipts of him getting close to young women are back in the spotlight. And these aren't just baseless rumors or conspiracies. There are actual documented instances, from his text exchanges with Millie Bobby Brown to footage of him kissing a 17-year-old on stage and making a comment about her body after she told him her age.
They trying to destroy Drake. UMG really about to destroy Drake for him suing them. He said, "Why you look like that?"
I guess that brings to a close our work. I got one question for you though. I want to know, like, I know they came to see a rap show. I know there's a lot of rap fans in here and shit like that. I'm there and there, see what's up, man. My man right here, my man keeps saluting me over there. I see him, man. My nigga up there, man. All my rap fans in here, right? But I just want to know if you think maybe for like the women in Colorado, I should just take one opportunity to sing one song. You think so? Like the Colorado woman, you'd enjoy that? Alright, well listen, 17. I had fun.
I don't think this video that deep. Like they pushing this video like it's that crazy. Like it ain't that crazy.
I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feel against my chest and stuff.
What did he just say? How you was pushed against my chest? What did he say?
Alright, well listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feel against my chest and stuff. I just want to thank you.
This nigga tripping. I ain't know he did all that and said all that after he knew her age.
It's okay, I'm only 23, I can do shit like that, baby.
Now, as for Millie, back in July 2018, she told W Magazine that Drake started texting her after they first met in Australia in November 2017, when she was just 13 years old. 13. Now, fast forward a few months, and Drake's friendship with Millie had people dying even harder after she told Access Hollywood that they still talk all the time and that Drake often texts her to tell her he misses her.
He's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just text each other the other day and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice for boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
What's also crazy is that the same year Drake was texting Millie, he was allegedly hooking up with another young woman, model Bella Harris, who was 18 at the time. And as if that wasn't creepy enough, it was later revealed that Drake first met Bella in 2016 during his Summer 16 tour with Future, which
I don't even pay the industry no mind no more, but this crazy.
means Bella was 16 at the time and Drake was 29. Revealed that Drake first met Bella in 2016 during his Summer 16 tour with Future, which means Bella was 16 at the time and Drake was 29. So by filing this defamation lawsuit, Drake has basically invited the internet to dig up all these receipts against him. Instead of shutting down the conversation, he's only made it easier for people to piece together everything and question why he thought this lawsuit would help his case. But things might be about to get even worse for Drake because Kendrick and Pusha T are reportedly teaming up on a new track for the upcoming Clips album. According to Hip Hop DX, Kendrick is featured on a song called Chains.
That's the last two people you need rapping against you, Drake.
And whips. And while there's no official word on what the track's about, fans are already convinced that Kendrick and Pusha are about to go all in on Drake and make things even messier for him. But what's your take on all this? Did Drake completely fumble by filing this lawsuit, or do you think he actually has a case? And do you think Kendrick and Pusha T are about to double down and make things even worse for him with this new track? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't miss out on this next video.
Y'all think he got a case, bro? Or y'all think I'm gonna ask the same question she asked. Y'all think it's gonna hurt him or what? I've been said Drake should need to chill. Like, he just doing too much after the Kendrick joint. Let Kendrick have his shine, let the song die down, and you drop some heat.
Fast fiber.
Like, but I don't know, man. I'll catch you on the next one, bro.